In an era where scientific innovation is intertwined with public health and economic prosperity, the importance of funding for scientific research cannot be overstated. Robyn St. Laurent, a neuroscientist at Stanford University, passionately advocates for sustained investment in science, arguing that cuts to funding agencies like the National Institutes of Health (NIH) and the National Science Foundation (NSF) threaten not just the future of scientific careers but the well-being of communities across the United States. St. Laurent, whose journey from a student in Newmarket, New Hampshire to a prominent scientist exemplifies the transformative power of science funding, highlights a troubling trend in current governmental policies. She recalls her own path, which began as a research trainee at the NIH, where she was immersed in critical studies on opioid addiction. This experience kicked off my career and passion for understanding how changes in the brain lead to psychiatric disorders and addiction, she notes. Her trajectory illustrates how public investment can cultivate talent and drive significant advancements in healthcare. However, recent governmental decisions have disrupted funding processes, shifting control from scientists to policymakers lacking the requisite expertise. St. Laurent warns that this shift endangers scientific innovation and the medical breakthroughs that stem from it. Receiving a grant is not an easy process, she explains. Applications are rigorously examined by experts, and blanket executive orders that interrupt this process will undoubtedly lead to a devastating loss of scientific innovation. The stakes are particularly high for states like New Hampshire, where the NIH contributes over $300 million to the local economy, generating a return of more than $2 for every dollar invested. St. Laurent emphasizes that the consequences of reduced funding extend beyond the laboratory. They affect jobs, healthcare innovations, and educational opportunities. Without robust support, she argues, we risk losing the very foundation upon which future scientific advancements are built. The urgency of this situation cannot be overstated. It is not just abstract research, St. Laurent asserts. The implications of funding cuts ripple through various facets of daily life, from developing new cancer treatments to improving access to clean water. Interruptions in funding disrupt not only clinical trials but also the careers of highly trained professionals who are vital to these efforts. As she poignantly states, when patients are dropped from clinical trials because hospitals cannot purchase supplies, multi-year projects are ruined when critical data time points are missed. St. Laurent's call to action implores individuals to recognize the invaluable benefits that science funding brings to their communities. She urges citizens to engage with their friends, neighbors, and government representatives to advocate for continued support for scientific research. The time to speak up for science is now, because science is deeply embedded in each of our lives in so many ways, she insists. The future of scientific research hangs in the balance, and the momentum of public support could be crucial for safeguarding the innovations that enhance our lives. As the dialogue surrounding science funding continues, the need for a collective commitment to protect and promote scientific inquiry will be vital, not only for the advancement of knowledge but for the health and well-being of society as a whole. In a significant stride forward in public health, a new mRNA vaccine has been approved for use in individuals over the age of 60. This vaccine, which employs the same revolutionary messenger RNA mRNA technology as the COVID-19 vaccines, marks a pivotal moment in the fight against infectious diseases, especially as populations age and become more vulnerable to severe illnesses. The approval announced on March 2, 2025 aligns with the growing recognition of mRNA's potential beyond COVID-19. The vaccine is designed to enhance immunity in older adults who often exhibit a weaker immune response to conventional vaccines. By leveraging the proven efficacy of mRNA technology, health officials aim to provide a robust defense against various pathogens that disproportionately affect the elderly. Dr. Emily Johnson, a leading immunologist, emphasized the importance of this development. Older adults have historically been at a higher risk for severe outcomes from infectious diseases. This mRNA vaccine represents a tailored approach to enhancing their immune response, potentially saving countless lives, she stated. The decision to utilize mRNA technology, which has been lauded for its rapid development and adaptability, underscores the scientific community's commitment to innovative solutions in public health. However, as this vaccine rolls out, it arrives amid challenges for the biotech industry, particularly for Moderna, a key player in the mRNA vaccine landscape. Shares of Moderna have plummeted by approximately 31% since late January 2025. Primarily due to concerns surrounding a $590 million bird flu vaccine contract that is currently under review by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services (HHS). This review follows the agency's scrutiny of vaccine policies under the new administration, which has raised alarms among public health experts about potential delays in addressing emerging infectious diseases. The scrutiny intensified following the confirmation of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as HHS Secretary, a figure known for his controversial stance on vaccines. Kennedy has publicly expressed a desire to examine the implications of vaccination, including past childhood vaccine schedules in the context of chronic diseases. While Kennedy asserts a commitment to safety, his approach has raised concerns about the administration's broader vaccine policies, with critics warning that it may lead to slower responses to outbreaks, including the H5 bird flu that has already impacted the agricultural sector and driven egg prices to record highs. The landscape for vaccine development is fraught with uncertainty, as demonstrated by Moderna's recent financial reports, which reflected a significant downturn. The company reported a staggering net loss of $1.12 billion in the fourth quarter of 2024, exacerbated by mixed results from its vaccine trials and regulatory hurdles. Analysts speculate that the postponement of an advisory committee on immunization practices (ACIP) meeting, which was set to discuss critical vaccine data, could further complicate Moderna's recovery efforts. Despite these challenges, Moderna remains optimistic about its future. The company is exploring various applications of mRNA technology, including personalized cancer vaccines and treatments for cardiovascular diseases. This diversification aims to mitigate reliance on a single product line and position Moderna as a leader in biotech innovation. CEO Stephen Bancel noted, "We are focused on driving sales and delivering product approvals that will support our long-term growth. The future of mRNA technology is bright, and we intend to capitalize on it." As the market watches these developments closely, the potential impacts of the newly approved vaccine could have far-reaching consequences for public health. The integration of mRNA technology into routine vaccinations for older adults might not only improve health outcomes but could also set a precedent for how vaccines are developed and administered in the future. Looking ahead, the combination of the new mRNA vaccine and ongoing innovations in biopharmaceuticals will be critical in shaping the landscape of infectious disease prevention. As the industry navigates regulatory challenges and public perceptions, the success of these initiatives will depend on transparent communication and consistent evidence-based practices. The journey of mRNA technology is just beginning, and its trajectory may redefine healthcare as we know it. In the ongoing battle against cancer, recent discoveries have illuminated previously underappreciated components of the immune system that could significantly enhance treatment efficacy. New research from the Jackson Laboratory reveals that basophils, a rare type of white blood cell, play a pivotal role in mediating the activity of cytotoxic T lymphocytes (CTLs), which are crucial for attacking tumors. Traditionally overshadowed by more prominent immune players, basophils comprise only 0.5 to 1% of white blood cells. However, their newfound significance in cancer immunology could open up novel avenues for immunotherapy. Researchers led by Chihao Chang investigated CTL exhaustion, a condition where T cells become less effective due to the tumor microenvironment, which is notorious for suppressing immune responses. Their study, published in Cancer Immunology Research, highlights how T cells can activate basophils to produce a cytokine known as interleukin-3 (IL-3), which in turn enhances CTL functions. Chang noted the results remind us, don't forget the basophil. By revealing the intricate interactions between these immune cells, the research underscores the potential of targeting basophils to bolster cancer treatments. The team conducted experiments using melanoma tumors grafted onto mice. As the tumors progressed, they observed a decline in T cells and cytokine levels, key indicators of CTL exhaustion. Treatment with IL-3 not only reduced tumor growth but also underlined the importance of CTLs in mediating this effect. Interestingly, when IL-3 was administered to CTLs in the absence of other immune cells, it did not directly enhance their function. Instead, it indicated that the cytokine may exert its effects through other cellular populations. Further analysis revealed that when CTLs were cultured with splenocytes, their production of interferon gamma, an essential cytokine for immune responses, was significantly boosted. This led the researchers to identify the role of basophils, which, when activated by IL-3, released factors that promoted CTL survival and activity. The cascading effect of IL-3 on basophils and their subsequent influence on CTLs represents a critical breakthrough in understanding immune interactions. The implications of these findings extend to clinical settings. In examining tumor samples from patients with melanoma and other cancers, the researchers found a correlation between basophil and IL-4 expression with improved patient survival rates. Gregory Vertel, a cancer immunologist not involved in the study, remarked on the unexpected role of basophils in the immune response, suggesting that further exploration of this mechanism in human tissues could pave the way for novel treatments. Meanwhile, researchers at VCU Massey Comprehensive Cancer Center have made strides in addressing the challenges of acute myeloid leukemia (AML), a notoriously aggressive form of leukemia with limited treatment options. Their recent study, published in Signal Transduction and Targeted Therapy, identifies a promising combination therapy that enhances the killing of AML cells. The researchers found that combining MCL1 inhibitors, which are designed to induce cell death in leukemia, with SRC kinase inhibitors effectively counteracts the survival mechanisms of AML cells. Stephen Grant, the lead author of the study, emphasized the need to overcome the protective pathways that cancer cells develop in response to treatment. The research indicates that the SRC/MCL1 dual treatment not only targets AML cells but does so without affecting normal cells. This specificity is crucial as it could minimize adverse side effects commonly associated with cancer therapies. Preliminary results in mouse models showed significant improvements in survival, suggesting that this combination strategy could eventually lead to effective clinical applications. As researchers continue to unravel the complexities of the immune system and its interactions with cancer cells, the potential for innovative therapies grows. The findings regarding basophils and the SRC/MCL1 inhibitor strategy not only offer hope for more effective treatments but also highlight the importance of exploring less conventional avenues in cancer research. Looking ahead, the next steps will involve translating these findings into human trials with the goal of enhancing the efficacy of immunotherapies and improving outcomes for patients battling cancer. In an innovative leap aimed at enhancing education through technology, a multidisciplinary team from the University of Maryland UMD has secured a $4.5 million grant from the Gates Foundation and Walton Family Foundation to develop a large-scale open-source dataset designed specifically for training artificial intelligence AI models in K-12 mathematics education. This ambitious project aims to address the widening achievement gap in math, particularly among middle school students, a situation that has been exacerbated by the disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The initiative, led by Jing Lu, an assistant professor of education policy at UMD, will collect classroom recordings from 300 teachers nationwide who instruct students in grades 4 through 8. The goal is to create a comprehensive dataset that reflects a diverse range of student backgrounds, learning needs, and educational contexts. Lu explains, "We already know that accuracy and representativeness are critical issues in AI systems. For this project, we want to capture a range of students to make it as representative as possible." The urgency of this endeavor is underscored by data from the National Assessment of Educational Progress, which indicates a growing 7-point gap in math scores between high-performing and low-performing 8th graders from 2019 to 2024. Such disparities highlight the potential of AI as a tool for educators to better understand and meet the needs of their students. Liu and his team envision the dataset being utilized not only by educators but also by researchers across various fields including psychology and economics to explore critical questions around educational equity and instructional quality. As schools increasingly turn to AI for instructional support, the necessity for high-quality, contextually relevant data becomes paramount. Current AI educational tools often suffer from a lack of rigorous instructional data, which diminishes their effectiveness. By incorporating detailed annotations from classroom interactions, including student and teacher surveys, lesson plans, and administrative data, this project aims to provide a rich resource for developing more effective educational AI systems. The computational aspects of the project will be facilitated by the University of Maryland Institute for Advanced Computer Studies UMIAX, with additional support from the Artificial Intelligence Interdisciplinary Institute at Maryland. This collaboration reflects a broader trend in educational technology where AI is increasingly viewed as a means to personalize learning experiences and improve outcomes. In parallel, Aurora Mobile, a significant player in the technology sector, has announced a strengthened partnership with Qatar Science and Technology Park (QSTP) aimed at advancing AI innovation in the Middle East. This collaboration, which builds upon previous successful initiatives, will leverage the integration of DeepSeek and AI model to develop tailored solutions for local industries. Aurora Mobile's GPTBots.ai platform, a leading enterprise AI agent, aims to provide more affordable and localized AI solutions for Arabic-speaking businesses. Jerry Een, vice president of GPTBots.ai, emphasized the potential of this partnership to enhance accessibility and foster innovation within the region. DeepSeek's affordability and efficiency combined with GPTBots.ai's no-code platform create a powerful tool for Middle Eastern businesses to innovate and grow, he stated. This partnership not only aligns with Qatar's national vision for technological diversification beyond traditional industries but also addresses specific market needs such as Arabic language optimization and cost-effective AI deployment. As the Gulf region seeks to enhance its technological capabilities, partnerships like these are crucial for fostering a vibrant ecosystem of innovation. Finally, in the realm of research, Data Management Frontiers has introduced FAIR Superscript 2 Data Management, a pioneering initiative that utilizes AI to enhance the usability and accessibility of research data. Launched on Open Data Day 2025. This service aims to make research data AI ready and maximize its impact by facilitating easier sharing and citation. Dr. Sean Hill, co-founder of SynScience, highlighted the need for better tools to manage research data, stating, "Our AI-powered data steward makes data curation easier and more rewarding." The introduction of FAIR Superscript 2 represents a significant step toward revolutionizing how research data is managed and utilized, promoting transparency and efficiency in scientific discovery. By integrating AI within data management workflows, Frontiers seeks to empower researchers and accelerate advancements across various fields from health to sustainability. As these initiatives unfold, they underscore a pivotal moment in education and research where AI is poised to play an increasingly integral role in shaping learning outcomes and fostering innovation. The future of educational technology and research data management looks bright, with the promise of improved equity, greater accessibility, and enhanced collaboration across disciplines. In a remarkable display of progress, advancements in nuclear fusion technology are reaching unprecedented milestones, underscoring humanity's relentless pursuit of sustainable energy. On March 3, 2025, a nuclear fusion reactor achieved a groundbreaking record for plasma duration, marking a pivotal moment in the quest for clean energy solutions. This achievement not only propels the field of nuclear fusion forward but also positions it as a potential cornerstone in the global energy landscape of the future. The reactor's successful plasma duration surpasses previous records, showcasing the growing capabilities of fusion technology. This breakthrough demonstrates the significant strides we have made in harnessing fusion energy, which could ultimately provide a nearly limitless source of clean power, said Dr. Elena Rodriguez, a leading physicist in the fusion research community. with the promise of virtually no greenhouse gas emissions and abundant fuel supply. Nuclear fusion has long been heralded as the holy grail of energy sources. However, this achievement comes at a crucial time as geopolitical tensions and technological competition intensify on the global stage. In a related development, President Trump's nominee for the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, Michael Kratsios, highlighted the urgency of maintaining a competitive edge in critical technologies, including nuclear fusion. China has emerged as both our preeminent geopolitical rival and our most formidable technological and scientific competitor, Kratsios emphasized in his testimony. His comments reflect a growing concern that the race for advanced technologies could shape the future global order. As nations vie for leadership in emerging technologies, the lunar landscape is also witnessing a resurgence of interest reminiscent of the Cold War era. On March 2, 2025, Firefly Aerospace successfully landed its lunar module Blue Ghost on the Moon, joining a select group of countries that have demonstrated soft landing capabilities in the 21st century. This achievement is part of a broader trend with over 100 lunar missions planned before 2030 as countries and companies aim to exploit the Moon's resources, which are seen as vital for future technologies. The Moon is rich in minerals and isotopes that could play a crucial role in nuclear fusion. Moreover, the potential presence of water ice on the Moon is another motivation for nations to establish a permanent presence there, as it could be converted into rocket fuel. This renewed lunar race encapsulates both economic opportunities and strategic ambitions, with the United States and China at the forefront, each seeking to assert its technological dominance. As various countries formulate strategies for sustained lunar exploration, NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the Moon and establish a collaborative international presence. Meanwhile, the European Space Agency is also advancing its lunar initiatives, focusing on sustainable exploration methods. This collaborative yet competitive landscape reflects a significant shift from the national pride that characterized the original space race to a more complex interplay of cooperation and rivalry. While the motivations behind lunar exploration are diverse, ranging from scientific inquiry to resource extraction, the parallels to the Cold War are striking. The Moon is increasingly viewed as a strategic asset, and nations are eager to stake their claims. As companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin ignite the commercial space race, the synergy between private enterprises and national interests is transforming the landscape of space exploration. Looking ahead, the successful advancements in nuclear fusion and lunar exploration are set to redefine global dynamics. The potential for collaboration among nations, coupled with the competitive drive for technological supremacy, creates an exciting and unpredictable future. As humanity reaches for the stars, the quest for clean energy and sustainable exploration will continue to inspire innovation across borders, reshaping not only our relationship with the cosmos but also the very fabric of international relations.